Welcome back. SLOLCS 2024, Week 1, Game 2. I'm Neko May, joined by Filthy Ogre. We're back.
We're back.
All my fellas.
All my fellas.
All my fellas. Bow, bow, bow.
And it's
Yeah.
not, it's week 1, day 2. Didn't they play 2 games yesterday?
Yeah, day 2.
Yeah, it's 2 games.
Did I say game 2?
It's all right.
Oh, no, yeah, it's the second game that everyone's playing.
Oh, true. Okay.
In that case, into the mic.
You are right. So I'm glad to be back. I didn't think I'd be doing this again this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit. I told Jamie I would, but then I was thinking like everyone else would.
But
and so far we've had people casting.
Yeah, I'm so glad to see how many people are ready, like, and down to cast every year.
Val Ghoul Freak was like leading and hosting yesterday.
I know, that's crazy.
It's awesome.
I love to see all the new blood coming in, and it makes me feel old. But then again,
yeah. Well, let's do an age check real quick for the people that don't know us. You can go first.
Oh, hi guys, I'm Filthy Ogre. I am 28 years old.
Old.
My eyes. Oh. I don't even know if they get that reference anymore. It's been years since I've even come out. But yeah, we're a couple of old guys. We're 2004. I don't know why I know that. I think I saw a TikTok on it.
We are throwing to draft.
Okay, we're going to draft.
Well, before we can go to my age, we're gonna have to go to draft.
That's bullshit. You just outed me. Oh my gosh. All right.
The whole time.
We got a couple of we got an interesting one for sure. I have a lot invested in this game because.
Oh yeah. Well, who's playing?
So we have the Party Rock Anthemers, LMAO. Resident Sleeper are good friends, okay? And the Arcane Phoenixes. I have a lot invested. I have talked to many of these individuals for a long time. I played on SLOLCS last year with a couple of bot laners from Arcane Phoenixes. So I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of what's going to go on in this game.
Yeah, and one thing right off the bat that I have to point out: no Nunu ban, no Warwick ban, no Mumu ban, and no Bard ban.
Yeah,
Bard is up.
Yeah, Bard is up. Notably, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Comedic Toast is basically a Bard one trick at this point in his career of League of Legends.
He's good at other stuff.
I mean, like, he's good at other stuff, but like when you let him have
here we go, baby.
When you let him have this Bard, like, his play like goes up like another, I want to say, 2 whole ranks. Like, he goes from like a platinum support to like arguably like somewhere
pushing masters,
pushing at least high diamond, I want to say.
Yeah.
And then Jamie, Budgie Kraz's Nunu, is also just like on that same level of like when she gets her certain champ pools and you let her have that, you kind of just like let her just double her rank. She goes from like a gold jungler to like high emerald. So I don't think the Arcane Phoenixes really did themselves a lot of help in this draft by letting those 2 picks through.
Yeah, it's got to be ego, right? I mean,
is it
just week 1? Like, sure, let's just give him Bard. Let's give Jamie Nunu, right?
It could be playing around
Mysterious Ezreal.
Yeah, like all really strong picks for these respective players. And they're really strong in the meta right now, too. Like, Nunu's, like, an insane champion, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, Nunu's pretty good. Bard just walks into your jungle, spits in your face, is 3 levels down on the mid laner.
Yeah, and he's, like, the tankiest champ in the world, but also does...
champ in the world. He's the new Cassante. He's the new Cassante.
He is. And, especially with the new map setup, Bard's even more potent in getting these early roams off, because especially when you're blue side, getting into that red side bottom jungle is so disgusting. It's like, how do you play the game? The bot lane can't rotate, and the jungler is basically just on vision, like at all points in the game.
Yep, and also moving pretty much at 550 movement speed once he's able to chain his chimes correctly, which
chime chaming.
Chime chaming.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Chime
chaming with Jamie, 3-man mid.
Sounds like a Pokemon like technique to farm shinies.
chime
Yeah, we're
chaining.
chime chaining.
Oh yeah, it sounds like something. Yeah, edible teddy bear. He would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yesterday, after I got finished playing AP Aurelia, I chime chained for 14 hours
Yeah,
and
and I got a
got a
shiny.
shiny drift blim.
That's great, Anthony. Thanks for telling us that. Looking at the drafts right now, I'm really liking left sides. That just seems like a lot of power picks and a lot of comfort. I'm wondering how they'll chain it all together with this mid lane pick, because right now they got a lot of roaming potential. They got a lot of impact on lanes, and they got strong damage output from their bot lane and their top laner. And oh my god, that Galio pick is disgusting.
Yeah, the Galio moving with the Nunu, with the heroic entrance, Bard obviously across the map like the entire game. Mysterious 029 should just be able to sit bot. I don't see.
Yeah, how does Alice?
He shouldn't die against this Alistair Vayne, right? And he should just be able to sit under tower, peep peep poop poop.
Like the only time maybe is if he steps too far forward. Vayne can kind of run Ezreal down a little bit when she pops ult, but it's like, you know, he has to really outstep where he's supposed to be in order for him to die in this lane. You know, conversely, I haven't seen a lot of Volibear. I haven't seen a lot of Vayne when it comes to a lot of these pro scenes, so I'm kind of a little bit hesitant. I know Alistar's good because Alistar's always good. Like, that champ is just ridiculous. It's like guaranteed engage. He's really tanky for his level, etc. Stuff like that. I do kind of like the Vlad pick. I think it's really good at bullying Jax here. And I think it gives Frost an attempt to like kind of carry this game if he gets some kills under his belt. Because I don't really see how the Party Rockers are going to deal with the fed Vlad.
Yeah, that is something that would. That's the win con, I think, for Arcane Phoenixes.
Mm-hmm.
That Vlad. I mean, they're scaling across the board, really, and I think it's going to be early game. It's going to have to be about Hamon tracking Comedic Toast as best as he can.
That's going to be hard. Bard's strong right now. He has a lot of pressure early on. Ezreal Bard is really good into melee supports because they can just abuse them for so long. And Vayne's really short range as well, so kind of in the same. Like, she's basically the melee version of an AD carry because she's so short range. So I don't know if I'm really excited about this bot lane if I'm Arcane Phoenixes, but I could see they can do some work around top mid here, I think, is where they should be aiming.
Yeah, one thing we also have to point out, Botswana not playing in the top lane today for LMAO. Mm-hmm. That is going to be Jakub. Jakub is subbing in as a top laner, so that's going to be him on the Jax. Yesterday, Team LMAO stomped the team that I subbed for.
This team's overloaded, by the way. I'm going to say it. This team is. They have a lot of good pieces that work really good in team environments. They're not very like selfish players. They all are willing to like kind of play towards like another role, which is a little bit concerning because if you get too many supports, who's going to be like the main star? And I don't know if Jacob in the support in the subbing role right now is going to be able to pull that out with this Jax. But I do think Mysterious is also really good. I think that they can kind of win through him, but I don't know if it's like on the level of that, like a Shishinik or a Rainin or Ray Koval. Yeah,
Radio Shack.
I miss Radio Shack. What happened to that guy?
What happened to that guy?
Okay.
I get what you're saying though, but I think long term for this team, you have Comedic Toast, you have Bilu, you have Budgie Krez. Those are three people that will play the map and play it pretty unselfishly, unless Zach just wants to steal like a bounty for fun. And I think Botswana and Mysterious 029 have enough of that, the carry mentality that I think that you thought that might possibly be lacking.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when you add Botswana into the mix, this team becomes really, really good.
They're like Burger.
Yeah, Burger for sure.
I think the main thing is, can Budgie Kraz keep her mental playing for
the entire slow season.
12 games and playoffs, yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I can even play like 2 games with Brian in a row before I
my genius will
either you kind of like get sick of it, or you start like accepting it and absorbing it, the Bilu mentality. And I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing.
We did hear from Comedic Toast that their comms are like the brainiest brain rot Sorry, the most rotted brain rot comms of all time.
I believe that.
And I think if Budgie Kraz, finds the inner Bilu and accepts that the comms are gonna sound like burger
this guy, yeah, for sure.
He becomes one with the burger. I think they can do it.
Yeah. And then on the other side,
or this team goes like 1-2.
Or this team completely mental booms and they don't win a single game.
Never pick a fight you can't.
Arcane Phoenixes, I like their top laner. I like Frost. I'm not sure. Frost is amazing. They're really good at the carry role like we're talking about. I think Vlad's a great pick here, especially in the Jax. Kind of is able to abuse that pretty squishy Jax early on. Kind of hard for Jax to get in, but if Jax can get a foothold in the lane and kind of farm up a little bit, I can see it going more even. But looking at the rest of the map, this is looking pretty rough, I think, here. I can see Zed kind of getting bing-bonged early by some early Nunu and Bard ganks. And then once Galio becomes unkillable, how do you impact the rest of the map? Because he's always going to have early prio on you, I think.
Yeah, I do wonder, when was the last time Brian actually played Galio?
I don't think Brian's played League of Legends in months. Other than
so
the games.
He's still sane. He's still sane a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, he might have. I think he's actually better when he comes back, and for SLOLCS because he's fresh. He's able to devote his FPS gaming mentality to League of Legends, and he kind of becomes nasty as the year goes on.
Yeah, I can see that. Wait, one thing you pointed out. Oh, also, the Red Fox 44 says, "Can we get a gun reveal, Filthy Ogre?"
Gun reveal? No. What guns? What are you talking about?
There's RP in those saves.
Yeah. I'm actually storing all of the League of Legends data for Arcane footage, the new season in there. Mark Merrill let me have it and hold on to it for him for a little bit, so that's where we're at.
Can I see it?
Yeah. You want to see
Is
the
Rakan
Arcane?
Is Rakan in it? Is
Is Rakan in Arcane?
You have Rakan in
You're
there?
gonna have to watch to find out, unfortunately. Although I don't know if you saw the spoilers for the Arcane preview that came out. Everyone should go watch. I told you Warwick was going to be in it. I told you.
Yeah,
I told you literally 2 years ago. I was like, they're going to turn the guy into Warwick, and that's going to be it. And no one believed me. And I was right.
No, I thought that was like everyone knew that was going to happen.
Was that lore?
Yeah, I thought it was just fully lore.
No, I think I reasoned it out, and no one believed me. And then they wait, hello, I'm right. I'm gonna choose to believe that I'm the only one that said it. Revisionist history.
Sure.
Yeah, but once again, the one thing that's sticking to me right now is the form of engage from Arcane Phoenixes here. I don't really like it. Because right now you have Vlad running at you really fast, Volibear running at you really fast, and Alistar, which, is good, but into Ezreal, Bard, and Jax, who has Counter-Strike, into Volibear, I don't see how you're able to get a pick on this team. I'm a little bit concerned when it comes to how APX tries to get something done if they're ever in a point where they're behind. If they're ahead, you can just run at somebody really fast. But yeah.
I am kind of excited for what if this is the one game that they get Bard and Nunu and they just lose? Because then we could talk about it forever.
Yeah, maybe the ego's right, but I don't I'm okay with letting one through if you think you have something that's a really good pick into it. But Bard is so there's no counters for the champ, especially if you're a melee engaged
five ranged.
Yeah, how do you you can't pressure him and can't pressure his AD because it's Ezreal. He runs around, he gets an item because the tankiest guy in the game, and then you don't ever get a pick on this, and it's just infinite playmaking ability on his side. So it's basically in the hands of Comedic Toast to completely blow this game, which I don't think is really something we can expect because he's really consistent, especially when he's on Bard. So I don't know.
Any blowers?
Any blowers? Yeah, me. I'm blowing.
Oh.
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 Yeah, and on top of that, like Vayne's taking Ghost here, Vlad's taking Ghost here, because they have to, or else they're not champions at all. Like the early tempo on TP is something that's really nice for top lane, and the early combat summoner is really nice for bot lane, especially when you're in a weak bot lane. Like I don't know, like you're forced to take it. I know you have to, but you're really playing for late here against a team that has a lot of early agency.
Okay.
All right, we're in.
And we're in. Any plus spammers?
Any plussers? Any plussers? All right, I'm plussed up.
Yep. Sorry, Arad not casting today. I think he casted yesterday with Ghoul Freak.
How do I lock the scoreboard again? It's been a long time. It's
Boomer?
It's O. I figured it out. I'm good.
You can Control Shift Z too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Got Budgie Kraz doing a little self-scouting, walking up, getting a good ward down on the Raptors. We got APX having a good time in the bot red here. Is there any let's see, what do we got in terms of runes? Oh, we got Electrocute on Galio. Looking to do a little bit more damage here, Bilu is, as opposed to the tankier versions that you might have seen in seasons past. So I think he's going to try to absolutely burger someone.
Yeah, I think Electrocute has become meta on Galio. And I'm not sure if this is what he's going to do, but what I've seen for most Galios is they just go Storm Surge, and the Storm Surge and Electrocute combo is pretty gross.
And he just one-shot someone. Okay.
He also has Ignite, so...
Yeah, that's a little crazy. And the Zed, Chaewon, or resident Zed player here, to TP. So you got two different, completely separate... Like, you never see Zed go TP here. So we got two different ways of envision of playing the game. And I'm very interested to see how it's going to shake out here.
Yeah, I think they're kind of forced to take TP, right? With Vlad having to go Ghost.
Yeah, you need someone to be able to side lane here. So you see a little bit of a trade. Cinnamon Sloth already getting kind of zoned off of this bot lane. Like, look, like melee. Yeah, this is, you kind of expect this to happen, but like, it's already looking kind of doomed. Especially with Volibear.
Lane's over.
It unironically kind of looks like the lane's already over. Like, Volibear's pathing topside, so is Jamie. But like, if you let this like duo here just absolutely sit on top of your turret, it's not going to end well. Hamon's already at half. He's already chugging through one pot. They're not even level 2 yet. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the game.
Also, one thing that... Oh, hold on.
Ooh, this might be good.
Gohan's looking in on Budgie Kraz, invading on the blue. Going to probably take this away. Frost has the push top lane.
But
and
Galio's moving here too.
Yeah, we got people moving.
Jamie got
looks like the blue buff did go over to Budgie Kraz, and Bilu has a ride. Electrocute going down. Gohan has to flash away. Now Budgie Kraz and Frost looking on the Frost. Oh.
That's okay.
Cast from my feed, don't cast from your game.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's actually huge. First off, blue doesn't get stolen. I really think it's kind of ambitious to go after stealing from a Nunu. They just, like, Nunu just has so much, like, secure on the jungle camps, especially when you're going for a buff, that it seems really ambitious to go for an invade. And then Bilu had the early roam on the Zed because he has Ignite, he has a little bit more pushing power, and he's able to get there, and it ends up blowing 2 flashes, one on top lane, which is huge, and then the jungle flash. So you're trading out 2 flashes for 1. Overall, pretty good, and the Nunu gets the buff. So great job by Party Rockers here as we see a little bit of pressure coming in. Cinnamon Sloth, pretty good trade. The wave's pushing in. And Zed's just going to W away there in the mid lane. So overall, I think right now it's looking pretty good. I think Arcane Phoenixes might have accidentally pushed out this wave a little bit too much. If Mysterious 029, I think they got a freeze going on here.
Yeah. Tarsa, I think you're behind, by the way.
I told you to cast from my feed.
I'm saying your feed's behind, bro.
It's because I'm streaming it from another computer. You're gonna be a couple seconds behind.
All right.
Okay,
A little bit
well,
of pressure
Budgie Kraz
coming
arriving in
here.
the bot lane.
Just like
And
like
not much gonna happen. But yeah, that's another late. That Nunu being able to go through that when you're playing on blue side is kind of crazy.
It is. It's like they're like, how are you supposed to play the game as red side here if it's frozen on the other side of the lane? Like you literally can't. And then you have Bard just absolutely spacing the crap out of your Vayne. Ooh, a little bit. I think Frost. Oh no. Okay, it's gonna push against him now.
Yeah.
Where it should. But yeah, it looks like the freeze broke down here too. But overall, looking pretty good early on for Party Rock Anthem. I don't think that it's out of like completely over by any means, but they're in a really good spot right now to keep impacting the game and kind of keep the game state however they want.
Yeah, Cinnamon Sloth had been doing a pretty good job of keeping up in farm, but after being forced out of the wave for about half of the wave, there's going to be a bit of a farm delta there in the bot lane now.
Yeah.
And probably a little bit of EXP too.
A little bit of a farm delta in the top lane too, but you kind of expect that.
The first headbutt pulverized from Hamon. Let's go.
Yeah, kind of. But like that's what you expect. You're playing into Ezreal, right? You can't really do anything. So you see here a lot of scrapping. Let's see how much farm Jacob manages to get under turret here without getting pushed out too hard. That's a level 6 Vlad. You kind of got to be careful.
Yeah, no flash from him though. He's gonna go to counter strike, and here Budgie Kraz going in on the Void Grubs. One goes over to the Volibear, but Bilu was there as well, and they just kind of get first blood now in the bot lane. Hamon looking on the Mysterious. The Ignite is going down. Hamon flashing forward, does get the E, and he takes down Mysterious 029, but the trade is going back towards Party Rock Anthem. Okay, they got a kill. Oh, that kill did go over to Cinnamon Sloth, so that's pretty big.
That is pretty big. That's a good find. I think Mysterious probably needs to flash that a little bit earlier so that Hamon can't just get the like the stacks for free and get a free stun on the auto attack. A little bit greedy on his end, but overall pretty good by Arcane Phoenixes to pick up a kill here. But also,
look at Bard just smacking the shit out of Cinnamon Sloth.
Like, dude, this Bard champ is not okay. They still only trade 1-for-1, and now Mysterious has Sheen, he has Tyr. This is like the part of the game where he's kind of like still a little bit weak now. But once he starts getting that, I don't know if he goes Triforce anymore. I think he does. But once he gets Triforce Man Immune, that's like the insane Ezreal power spike where he's going to be absolutely massive.
Yeah, we really just want to see where Party Rock Anthem are at in the game once he has the fully stacked Mana Moon and the Triforce, assuming he's going Triforce. And honestly, Sheen Tyr pretty much means he's been chilling, and it's probably time that Comedic Toast is going to start looking elsewhere. Jacob looking for a trade onto Frost, the counter strike. Frost is going to drop the ulti. Jacob has to run away. He doesn't have anything to jump to. He does drop the ward, jumps away, and the ulti won't finish him off from Frost. But yeah, Jacob's going to have to back here, and he's going to get turret humped again.
But he has TP still. I think not. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait till you see this one coming in. Sorry, I reacted to something I'd seen.
Okay, Budgie Kraz and Comedic Toast arriving, and Hamon is going to be locked up, trying to get into the river here, but Mysterious 029 drops the ulti, takes him down. Kill back on the board for Mysterious 029. Jacob looking again in the top lane. Jumping on to Frost. Again, no ulti from Frost. He does have his flashback. Comedic Toast.
Just bards away.
Why do I bother? He just bards away.
Oh my gosh. This seems like an ambitious all-in from the Volibear.
Budgie Kraz looking in. Volibear going to jump in to the Budgie Kraz. Taking a lot of damage from Mysterious 029. Has to flash away. Flash down again. Most likely going to be a Drake for Party Rock Anthem. And they just keep getting more wins across the map.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a Drake. I think Budgie Kraz might be a little bit low here. Ooh, good. Good damage onto that Alistar. And then another good stun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, stepping far a little bit too far forward. You see. So overall, I think Budgie Kraz is really comfortable right now. That's what I'm seeing out of this game. Just willing to make plays on the map, working together with Comedic Toast, just absolutely being oppressive. Bilu in the mid lane's got a pretty good CS lead as well. Feeling pretty comfortable. Although, Jacob is taking some rough trades in the top lane, but I think overall holding his own, still has his flash. I think as the game goes on here, it's going to get a little bit rougher for him until he starts to stack a little bit of magic resist.
Yeah, for the most part, you just don't want to see him down a level, down 2 levels, right? He's doing his job. This is what I assume their plan was going into the game.
Yeah,
I think really right now we're looking at like what does the first like cross map play look like, involving the Bard ulti, involving heroic.
Oh my gosh, he's getting so low here. I feel like one Vlad combo, he's dead. Like ult E Q. Oh,
yeah,
I don't
Frost
know about
does have everything. He's gonna go in onto Frost. Frost will drop the ulti, go into the blood pool and get away. And again, Jacob very low under tower.
He does live the ulti, which is pretty good because without that ult, Vlad doesn't really have much. As we see just more zoning coming out of the bot lane. Budgie is rolling around in the top lane to try to like let Jacob get access to the farm. She does a pretty good job. He wouldn't have been able to get that wave otherwise. I think pretty good pressure shown by the jungler here.
Little fist bump coming out from Bilu, and he gets left hanging. Oh, Comedic Toast lands a nice stun on the Cinnamon Sloth. Hamon trying to help his AD carry, and the Bard ulti whiffs. Mysterious 029 running away, and now Comedic Toast is left alone up against the ADC and the support. Will use the portal to get through the wall, get away. Cinnamon Sloth still looking forward, but Arcane Phoenixes are going to retreat.
Yeah, a lot of sums used, but honestly, I think they're still in a pretty good spot here, the bot lane of our Party Rockers. As we see a little bit of a gank coming in the top lane.
Uh-oh, Jacob. Legikraz here for support. The heroic entrance as well from the Galio. It's now a 3v2. Frost taunted up, not under tower, but he's going to try and blood pull away. I don't think he's going to be able to get away, and Jacob does jump onto him, picks up the kill. And yeah, you just can't do anything against the Galio being able to be there at moment's notice.
Yeah, and also Jacob picking him that kill is huge. It basically evens like the gold lead that Frost had built in this lane.
Oh, hold on, Budgie.
Yeah, this ain't looking good.
Hold on, I don't know about this one. Does put the ball into the wall, and the easy kill would go over to Chaewon. Been pretty quiet this game, but does have that first item, which is Voltaic Cyclosword. Is that what it's called?
Don't talk to me about new items. Names,
it's called
please.
Voltaic Cyclosword, yeah.
Okay, well, Voltaic Cyclosword or not, I think Budgie Kraz kind of misstepped out there. Definitely not in the position where she wanted to be, especially with Brian backing. And I'm pretty sure Jacob was low as well. I think a little greedy on her part. Also to note, while that was all happening, the bot lane of our Party Rockers pushed out the Cinnamon Sloth on bot lane and got, I think, a couple tower plates. And this lead down in the bot lane starting to look a little bit nasty. You got a fully completed Triforce on one side, and you got the components of the Bork on the other.
Yeah, silver lining for the Arcane Phoenixes, though, they do manage to pick up a couple of these Void Grubs. That'll really help out Frost here, as he's pretty much been under tower the whole game. Ooh, that's a lot of damage coming out.
Jacob notably not really opting for any magic resist. I would have liked to see at least a Negatron cloak to kind of, probably instead of like, I don't know, longsword. Just because like, you know, Vlad is, if you let him oppress you, he can be oppressive when you're in that melee matchup. So negating a little bit of that damage, letting yourself farm up a little bit is kind of what I would have liked to see from him. But, you know, Jackson.
Does he have...
It just... Go on.
Does he have any way to build... what's the thing that builds into Spirit? Why am I forgetting?
Spectre's Cowl.
Spectre's Cowl. Does he have any way to build that?
I mean, you could probably build anything on Jax. The champ uses like every stat in the game really well. He's
not Bard.
He's dead here.
He does look a little dead. He's gonna drop the counter strike, but that doesn't really matter with Vlad. And yep, the ulti will finish him off. So finally, Frost able to pick up that kill.
They also managed to blow Mysterious's flash out here on the other side of the map. Pretty good overall by the Volibear gank from Gohan MNS. Sorry, that's a new name I'm not really familiar with. But yeah, pretty good gank, blowing a flash. But it still looks like the bot lane from Party Rockers is going to have control over this dragon. they're just starting their first dragon at 14 minutes, and when you have this much of a lead in the bot lane, you kind of want to see that dragon stacking a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it is going to put the game onto less of a timer. Hold on, Gohan NMS looking for this. Doesn't want to give it away for free. Is going to be dissuaded from walking up. Comedic Toast zoning off, and the dragon will go down to the Q Smite from Budgiecraz.
But look how much access they have into the jungle just for free. It's so gross. And also, by the way, Bard has completed the Bloodsong support item, where he basically just gets free vulnerability on your AD carry for no reason.
Isn't that supposed to be for AD Esports?
Yeah, wait a second. Why is Bard building that?
Hey.
It's a little bit interesting. Also, how's Brian got this turret to hack? That's crazy.
Void Grub. We'll call it Void Grub, diff.
Void Grubs. But yeah, it's really good. I don't know. Does it stack with Press the Attack? Because you have Ezreal with Press the Attack, is why I'm wondering.
I'd have to look into that. I'm not sure. Maybe they have like the same expose unique passive or something like that, or a unique effect.
But with Riot Games, I'm not even sure, dude. Do you think it's the same expose unique passive?
It's called expose weaknesses, and it's in like a different font from the rest of the ability description.
Okay, so Frost got a little bit of a roam off there after taking the first turret, but Comedic Toast is kind of there to dissuade any kind of engage coming. Oh my god, they're coming back. Wow. Brian just needs away. Like, I don't know. Now, what's Vlad going to do? He can't really be in, like, the longer lane. I guess he can. He has
he can.
He has phase rush and Ghost. He can run away from anybody. But, I don't know. Like, this is going to let the Jax farm up a little bit safer, I think. So I don't know if taking the first turret is necessarily, like, a complete victory, if that makes sense. Like, it's obviously very good, and your Vlad's at a very strong point in the game. But, like, now the Jax is kind of let back into it a little bit, I feel like.
You would have rather seen him kind of...
Yeah, a little bit more denial, I think.
Prolong the misery.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the way you put somebody in the dirt.
Oh, hold on. Somebody recalling on a ward here. Bilu able to get away. No, he doesn't. Headbutt Pulverize comes in from Hamon, and he's able to interrupt it, but Budgiecraz and Comedic Toast have arrived. Notably, there's not a lot of damage here. Heroic entrance from Brian, though. He will manage to land it, and Hamon is left alone by his team, and the kill goes over to Comedic Toast.
Yeah. You would have liked to see them give that to the Jax to let him back into the game again. But that's the thing. Like, Galio is not like a free pick. That champion is very just innately tanky. Especially Budgiecraz and Comedic Toast are constantly on the map. There's no such thing as like somebody out of position, because they're just constantly moving around the map at Mach speed. Look at them. Look how they run down this river together, flying around faster than anybody in the map. Good pickup on the turret from Cinnamon Stomp. But yeah, like, what do you do?
Yeah, he wasn't alone. He wasn't alone.
He's not. They never are.
He looked pretty alone on the map, but no, you got the Speed Boys, the Speed Force or whatever showing up.
Whoa! You see here, Comedic Toast coming down. They're looking for...
Tempered Fate onto Cinnamon Sloth. Not much of a follow-up here, though, but Hamon is going to try and protect his ADC, and he's going to pay for it. Bilu coming in with a double taunt, the knock-up, and it's a double kill for Bilu. And now we have a 29k to 27k.
And they got the Rift Herald coming down here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What was that damage coming out of Galio, by the way? I see what you mean now. That champ is busted. Who's going to drift in? Oh, wait.
I got one drift away. Okay.
Not quite what I intended.
You know... I think whoever wins slowest CS this year is going to be the first team to figure out how to drift the Rift Herald.
But look at this. Comedic Toast just made a play on the other side of the map. He ran over.
Face top lane.
Oh, and he has to blow all the suns.
Jacob still looking for Frost. Frost flashes away. Does have Ghost Up. Is going to look back in on Comedic Toast. Comedic Toast does taking a little bit of damage. Frost going into the pool. The exposed weaknesses are on, though, so he is going to walk away. But yeah, what you were saying about map pressure?
Yeah, he made a play bottom and immediately, like a nutcase, said, forget like helping my team push here. I'm going to go immediately run top And he gets there like in less than like a minute because the champ's broken. As we see here, a little bit of roll it in. I don't know how Budgie Kraz didn't get that crab, but you don't really see Nunu losing out on the crab too much. But I think it's very, very... Oh, I think we're getting a team fight here. We see Frost coming down. This might be the game.
Yeah, everybody converging. Hold on. Jacob doesn't have TP and is going to be late to this fight.
I think we also lost vision. Should we pause? Okay. We're a little bit blind here. Okay, nice. Oh my god, that damage onto the Volibear.
Coming out. Volibear taking a lot of damage, is going to have to ulti out. But now Frost looking in. Hamon going in as well. Heroic entrance from the Galio is going to put Hamon pretty low. He's going down. He's ticking down. He is dead. Budgie Kraz also slayed Chaewon. Again, Gohan out of the fight, and it's now a 5v2, and they're going to clean up Party Rock Anthem, expanding their lead, and they're going to get the Drake.
Okay, just so many things. First off, Volibear is really squishy right now with his build. It's like a little bit of lethality. I'm not sure what the item is, but kind of a little bit weak. Then Brian had an insane Galio ult on the during the Vlad ulti that allowed basically no damage to come through. They locked down the Zed ulting on the Ezreal, and the Comedic Toast hits a... Oh my god. What are they doing? Comedic Toast hits a 2-man ulti onto the backline, and it's actually just an insane team fight. But then they try to overpush, and they give away a free shutdown on Galio.
That shutdown did go to Gohan. Will maybe allow him to get a little tanky here, because once you finish your first item on Volibear, you're building tank utility.
Yeah,
you're not allowed to be selfish anymore.
Comedic Toast is playing in an
He's just allowed to do this, though. He's allowed to do this.
It's actually crazy. He's just like...
Gohan's not playing around, though. He's just going to smite it.
Yeah. Because if you give up the buff, you give a red buff over to the entire team. Like, what is that? Crazy. Like, these are actual like objectives on the buffs right now, as we're seeing a little bit of a jig.
Oh, we're having fun.
That might be the best way for Hamon to slow down Comedic Toast on this map. I'm not gonna lie.
Get him in a taunt off.
Yeah. Bard can't fly around the map, but Mach 12 if you're making him dance in one place.
And that really is the thing with Bard right now. It's like usually there's like an opportunity cost to roaming, right?
Yeah.
Because you're losing something on the other side of the map, and if you spend a lot of time going to the other side and nothing happens, that's bad. But he's not spending a lot of time.
And
he's spending 2 seconds.
He's making things happen. And not to mention, like, he has a safe 80 carry, so even if like he does take a little bit longer, Ezreal doesn't. Like, he has 190 farm. He's basically been 2v1 this entire laning phase. Not really, but you know what I mean. Ezreal can farm from a distance with no problem.
Yeah, and he is sitting on that Manamune and on that Triforce now, which is really where he wants to be at, right at 3 Drakes, and that's where we are in about, what?
I don't know. A few minutes here. They just fought 2 minutes and 40. Yeah.
2.5 minutes. Yeah, 2.5 minutes. That's right where he wants to be at.
Yeah, Ezreal's at his strongest point in the game right here. Looking pretty good. Vayne still only sitting on the board, which is a pretty good spike for Vayne, admittedly, but not really on the same level as Manamune Triforce Ezreal.
Yeah, certainly not 6-item Vayne.
I'd like to see where the Vayne build goes, though, because I know Vayne can kind of afford to build a little bit tankier because of her true damage passive on her W. So I wonder if Cinnamon Sloth's going to opt for like more of like a Jack Show sort of thing. I've been reading a little bit on Reddit that Jack Show 80 carry might be coming in hot because of all the damage in the game right now.
Yeah, there does seem like there's a little bit more damage in the game. Doesn't feel... You don't feel as tanky as in the days of the early days of the durability patch. Hold on, Budgie Kraz coming in here looking for Cinnamon Sloth. Cinnamon Sloth does have to flash away. Hamon trying to help out, but here comes Bilu. Cinnamon Sloth taking a lot of damage. Tempered Fate does come down. A little bit of anti-synergy. Mysterious's ulti won't hit, but they're going to clean up 2 kills here, and now probably push out these waves and get ready for a 3rd Drake.
I'm thinking they're
maybe
going
even Baron. Yeah, they're going to Baron. Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, like Budgie Kraz was moving so She just came in. Cinemaslot had to immediately ult, tumble, and flash away, and then he gets hit with the Bartle under turret. He's like, "Well, I guess I'm dead."
You're like, yeah, damn.
Like-
I guess my tumble flash ghost wasn't enough.
But yeah, Budgie Kraz. One thing to note: Budgie Kraz opting for the tank build here. Not sure what Nunu builds to do damage. Is it Leandry's? I don't know, but she didn't opt for it, so she's a lot more tanky right now with the Karen and Karen. I believe that's what it's.
That's not a real item. Shut up.
That's not real.
Shut up.
Kanik Rookern. Kanik Rookern.
I don't know if you can say that.
I don't think I can.
I don't...
But yeah.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, Riot was like, let's design new items and let's make all of them sound like slurs.
Like, we got the couple of Z items. We got Hubris, which is like, come on, how full of us. I hate Riot Games. They think they're so cool. They think they're so cool with all these new items. Yeah, we got our Voltaic Cyclo Sword. Like, dude, come on.
I had a
name
Voltaic
it.
Cyclo Sword. It was when I was like 7 or 8.
Yeah, did it come with your action figures?
Yeah, no, it was like a stick I found in the park.
Yeah. Good RP, good RP.
Yeah.
+1. Game
Voltaic
announcement
Cyclo Sword.
on
I have
Kill
3
Dragon
friends.
Blue. That's my favorite. Did you see that? God, I
That's just been
love
broken for
this
so long.
client. Yeah, I know.
I love Riot Game.
But yeah, so right now, the Party Rockers have a pretty strong hold on this game. They're looking pretty oh my god, Comedic Toast is a nutcase.
Ooh, Tempered Fate landing on the Frost. Does he have somebody coming? He does. It's Jacob. Lands the stun up against the wall. Frost flashing over the wall, but not going to escape. And Jacob picks up a kill on the split pushing Vladimir.
Hey, knock knock. Knock
Yeah.
knock.
Yeah?
You're supposed to
Who's
say who's there.
I'm a Japanese culture.
Who's there? Bard. Say Bard,
Bard
who? Ban Bard. You like that? That was pretty
Okay.
that was pretty solid, huh? Yeah, Volibear walking up to Bard, walking away. Holy, like, he can
Damage.
just duel junglers!
Damage.
He's doing
Damage.
more damage to him!
Holy moly, this Bard champ needs to be nerfed, man.
Oh my god, nerf this champion to the ground, man. What the fuck? Like, he just walks into the dude's, like, he has no damage.
I told you,
item.
walks into the jungle, spits in his face. See, now they're going to bring the squad here. Bilu looking forward, lands the taunt. Jacob here, but Gohan will be able to ulti away. But again, that's what he's been doing mostly this game. Just
Yeah,
have to
like,
ulti away
if you're
because of
Volibear and you
Bard.
have to ult away, like you don't get to play the game, right? Am I wrong
Yeah.
here?
Well,
like,
I mean,
you
you know,
need
the
that
threat
ult
of
to
that
make
Bard
something
damage,
happen.
you gotta
Holy-
ulti away. Ooh, Frost taking a lot of damage here. This
Please
tower
see
is
what I
going
see.
down. Double Tempered Fate. Bilu looking for the taunt. No, Hamon is able to interrupt it. Hamon, great play there by him, actually. Yeah, they're able to
Yeah, really
stop
good
this
at
from becoming a
stuffing
disaster.
that engage. But, like, Comedic Toast shows why you don't let him have this champ. Like, he's not missing. He don't miss.
Don't miss. Yep. And Gohan here on the bot side trying to stop Mysterious. Not much he can do.
Yeah.
Tier 2 bot tower going over to LMAO, and they're just expanding this gold lead, really, really bleeding out.
Yeah, now it's at the point in the
Arcane
game where you start to
Phoenixes.
strangle out the jungler. I feel
You
bad
know
for
anything about
Gohan
that? You know
here.
anything about that?
Yeah, I love that when the game's over and you're like, can I have my wolves? No.
No! Speaking of strangling out the jungler, yeah, perfect timing. Gohan going to Wolves, dead.
It's like, dude, like, come on.
Can I farm one camp on one side? No! I'm Bard.
Yeah, it's just so oppressive, man. Everybody on the team playing great, but Comedic Toast kind of putting the feather in the cap on this Party Rock Anthem team here. Just overall, like, I just think it comes to the draft, man. Like, you can't let these players
They let them have
like,
it.
yeah, you let them have the chance they're good at.
Now let them have it.
Like, I don't know if it's like ego or what, but you can't, like, and especially I know some of these guys played last season. They know Frost was on their team, right? Frostax, was he not? Am I thinking of
Frost
another?
was. I don't know, but maybe it was like it's week 1. We're for fun a little bit, right?
I mean, for fun to an extent. Like you gotta, like, are we here to try or what?
Yeah, we're trying. I mean, hey, they still have Vlad and Vayne, right? And the game's not over yet, so we can still make this happen. Oh my god, a lot of damage coming out from Bilu, the Storm Surge and the Electrocute. Good God almighty.
The game's not over. Smile. The game's fucking over,
Caster
Jared.
Curse, my bad. Caster Curse.
The game's over.
Oh my god, is that eBay?
Holy cow. If eBay was playing, I don't think anyone could stop this dude because Galio looks busted. He actually just popped him with 2 items. Like, he has this one item that goes bing bong and the other item that goes bing bong.
Tempered Fate landing onto Hamon. He will get out, though. Now the heroic entrance coming in as well. But Cinemaslot does get tapped by that. Taking a lot of damage from the Ezreal R. But it looks like LMAO is going to back out for now. They do have the Drake coming up in around 30 seconds.
But, like, see,
point.
that was a 4-man Vlad ulti. And there's just no follow-up because your engage is Wallet Bearer. Like, you got to be able to, like, we got to go when he lands that. It's like now or nothing, and it just feels like, it is week 1. We're a little bit off when it comes to playing with each other, right? So, good play by Frost, I think, and I think if maybe it was a little bit later in the season, maybe we get a good follow up there, and it kind of opens the game up.
Ooh. Hey, look at this Baron! Look at this Baron take, though. Look at this Baron take.
They're trying, but I think they know it's happening.
They know it's happening. Jacob is here watching the whole thing.
They get here. Punchy Crash just rolled from Dragon.
Seeker's down, and here comes the roll. Tempered Fate onto the Baron, and now all of LMAO are here. Hamon taunted up, dead. Gohan dead. The Baron goes over to LMAO, and this is going to be the end. LMAO get over to the Baron in about 2 seconds after taking Soul, and they're pushing down these towers.
Yeah.
Nice TP onto that siege by Jacob. Will take down Frost. One more down. It's a team ace. And LMAO will move to 2-0, and they're never going to get barred ever again. Good.
The classic comedic toast gets barred one game in the early.
Only 4 fist bumps.
Only 4.
Nice.
No synergy. Bad team.
Nah, this team's doomed.
Yeah. But yeah.
Well,
I mean, I don't want to say predicted that, but when you give them that many of their strong picks, it's kind of expected to go. One thing I'd say, I like how Jacob played this game. I know he's subbing. He's into a really good top laner that got counterpick against him. He held his own. He didn't die. I feel like Frost probably had a few opportunities where he could have gotten maybe some more kills, but overall played really well by Jacob. I'm really proud of how he did.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Is Jacob playing for a team, or are they just subbing?
I don't know. I would ask them.
I've been seeing a lot of new names in the slow LCS.
I always like seeing
which is dope.
Yeah, but also I'm seeing a lot of returning names too, which you like to see, especially when it's those kind of mid-level players, to kind of see how they're making and taking steps going forward. So I noticed that there's a lot of guys that maybe weren't like silver or bronze maybe last year, and then they come into this season, you're like plat. It's like, dude, like good job.
Shout out the player formerly known as Mr. Smurfdale.
Shout out Mr. Smurfdale.
Yeah. Quanzek?
Yeah. Let's go, Quanzek.
Like a year and a half ago, Quanzek was like bronze, right?
Yeah. Quanzek, I remember.
Quanzek's like high plat now or something.
Yeah, like that's insane. That level of growth is crazy. And I like to thank all the older players too, helping these guys out, giving them information. That's like the whole point of the club. So I'm really proud of how this club's progressing. I'm excited to watch more games. I'm personally probably done with my pursuit of improvement in League of Legends, but I hope that you guys all get better and surpass me.
Are you going to military now? 28?
No, sad.
Hanging them up?
Yeah. I'll retire when Faker retires. How's that?
I think you're just going to play forever.
Yeah,
He won Asia Games.
Yeah, so
So
It's
he doesn't
Faker.
have to go to he's not going to military. You're playing forever. You're trapped with me.
Let me out! Let me out!
Woo! I'm 26, by the way. Okay, this was game 1 of our week 1, day 2 of SLOLCS 2024. We'll be back. I think if Kwanzek's voice is feeling good, you'll see Kwanzek and Anmek here in around 10-15 minutes. Do not go anywhere. We're out.
Bye.
Hello, and welcome to the inaugural SLOLCS Week 1, Day 2, Game 2, 2024. So excited to bring this to you guys. I'm Anmec, and this is Jarrett. Jarrett, give me a little intro. You did cast the first game. It was a little bit of a stomp. How you feeling about the second one?
I'm excited. I haven't seen the slow stunners play yet. I did actually sub with Avenue Advocates yesterday. We got stomped. I got mid-gap by Bilu. I see you're wearing a Cloud9 hat, which is kind of weird because
I love
Cloud9.
Cloud9. That's my favorite LCS team, baby. Like, they're 2-0
LCS
on the
still
week.
Around?
It's better than ever. Back and beautiful. We got Shopify Rebellion. We still have Immortals
That's
somehow.
not real. That's not a
Dignitas
real
is still
team
somehow in the
name.
league. We lost TSM.
All right.
Just the best year
chat.
of LCS ever, in my opinion.
All I'm saying to everyone in chat is that SLOLCS is better than LCS. We have more teams than them, so we are by default better. Also,
That's true.
who is subbing with primes in the chat? You know what? That's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, 13 teams LCS is pretty impressive. I don't think when I was at Cal Poly, I ever saw that many people interested in playing League of Legends. I don't know what's wrong with you guys, but shout out to all of you who are playing and all of you who are watching. I don't know what's happening. We're restarting the lobby, but we're going to get you into the draft probably in a couple minutes. Who knows?
There's actually so many prime subs, guys.
Wait, I don't
need
have
to
it
see
open. How many?
You
how
don't.
many
You
got?
don't need to prime sub. But hey, one thing I will shill: we are so close to 1,000 followers on Cal Poly _esports. We're at 990 now. 990. If you haven't followed yet, get us to 1,000. It doesn't mean anything, but 1,000, big number. I like big number.
Yo, shout out to Anmec for the Prime sub. Great job, man. Thanks a lot for supporting the stream. Sorry. My bad.
Thanks for the 14 bits, Anmec. I know it's all you have.
Yeah, no, I got you. You know, like I'm rolling in the dough right now, trying to give back to the people. And that's what I am. I'm a giver,
800
right?
bits I gave you.
You gave me 800 bits and you wasted $800. That's what you did. What is it? $8?
That's not. That's
you wasted your money.
Rate. That's not the conversion rate.
That doesn't sound right. I was like, that does not sound right.
Oh my god, bitflation. It's actual bitflation. Okay. But yeah,
so I'm playing on the one team that you talked about. I don't remember the name. Like give me an insight into the comms, into the players. Like, who are we looking out for on this team?
I mean, it was pretty fun. I mean, we definitely forefunded it a little bit, but I thought the vibe was good. You know, it's not like they were actively trying to not win or anything. They were just
no, I mean, I wouldn't expect that from most of these teams.
trying to win and having fun while doing
prime.
it, you know.
Smile.
And if you lose, then you know whatever. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, I mean they're a fun group. Obviously Arch Tempered, somebody to look out for. They are cracked and goated. But again, top lane. I think we saw this last year with Arch Tempered and Frost, and in the past with Fuzzy Hamster. Sometimes you are like 3-0 top, right? You got like a 1k gold lead, you're feeling good about yourself, and then the game just ends because you're playing top lane.
Yeah, the more things that change, the more things that stay the same, especially in SLOLCS. If you're a good top laner, probably just not gonna have a good time throughout the season.
just
because there's just nothing you can do to make anything happen. I did like Frost Vladimir. I think he was definitely taking advantage of Jacob not knowing the matchup of Jax Vladimir at all. But if you're gonna be playing SLOLCS in top lane, you got to pick like either a tank that just kind of sits there, or you got to pick like a 1v9 champ that can just take over the game, you know, by themselves.
Yeah, I think Vladimir was that though. I mean, it just didn't get ahead enough, and the game didn't go long enough. I think for the last game.
Yeah, I mean that's true. It's hard to 1v9 when they can just build one MR item and then that's it. You're done. You're toast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, 990 followers.
Oh my
How long
god, we're in the
is-
draft. Let's go.
Let's
We got
go.
We got Riven Ban. That's crazy.
Riven ban taking away Arch Tempered's Riven. I think Riven's in a pretty good spot right now, right?
General
if I know
Sniper did
anything.
play Riven in his debut LCS game yesterday, and he made it look really good. The
Oh.
comp was very impressive as Seraphine bot with Karma support, just buff and shield and movement speed buff. The melee carries of Riven, Yone, and Vi run down Team Liquid, and it looked really good. So I think banning out these carry top laners, as we just talked about, especially Arc Tempered, who is very proficient at carry top laners, is a good call. And then also the Fizz, just really trying to target the solo laners of Ta.
Bro, that is a reason I should be watching LCS this year.
Yeah,
General Sniper.
he
I mean,
lost
this guy's
the-
finally in the league. He's finally in the league.
It's weird to think about how like this guy's been on everybody's radar since he was 13, 14
Bro.
years old, and he hit Challenger for the first time.
The dude had been 1 year too young to play in LCS for like 40 years. I think that's what. It
Yeah,
felt like,
basically, that's
right?
what it felt like.
Like, are you gonna be 17 like within the next like 4 decades, please? Because like we need like a new player to be excited about now that we don't have Danny.
Dude, rip Danny. I actually feel so bad.
That's
But
so sad.
as a C9 fan, you can still be excited about Jojo Pune. He's still like probably like 18, 19. He's still cracked at the game. His Akali today was incredible, just absolutely decimating the other team. I don't remember who they played. Doesn't matter because the other team lost. Cloud9 won.
Yeah,
But
TurboTax, Imperium 5 or whatever the new teams are in the league.
right, Kia, Honda, NRG. Did you see that? NRG, Kia. That's like their title sponsor, their name sponsor. So they have to
they're
put it on every single graphic.
God, wow.
NRG, Kia.
You'd think with this many like sponsors, they'd have money for like the league.
Well, that's how they're getting money, right? Kia's like, we're gonna sponsor every team in the LCS. You just gotta put it in the name, right? That's what they do. That's what they do.
And Kia NRG versus freaking DK Worlds.
Yeah, what DK BMW? That's so stupid.
Wait, really?
No, I don't know if it's BMW, but
Okay.
I think it's Damon Kia, right?
Yeah, it's Damwon Kia. Yeah.
Okay. Going back to Stun versus Ta draft, we got Twitch first pick. Interesting priority. I don't know anything about the new items, and I know very little about the new map. But Twitch Lulu, it's a solid combo. I think if they pick Poppy here, it's really good at shutting down a Zac. I really would like to see a Poppy either in top lane or jungle from Stun to round out this first half of the draft. But we'll see if that happens.
We shall see. Twitch Lulu, pretty strong. Definitely, it's not Twitch Yumi, but Twitch Lulu is certainly a big power pick here for Stunner's bot lane. Somebody in chat asked what TAA is. It's the Avenue Advocates.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. I honestly no idea. It's a
Dude,
weird name.
You guys could have come out. Oh, dude, I don't remember.
The
anything about-
avenue, like, okay, the dining hall avenue. Okay, you know what? That building was cursed because I was literally up the hill from it in Sierra Madre Tower 1 my freshman year, and I heard the construction of that building every single day. And by the time it was finished, I had like graduated. So I hate that building.
No, that's Vista Grande.
Whatever. One of the two. Okay, never mind. I don't know. Oh,
Well,
the
when I
avenue.
was
Is
a-
it back open? Is that like
The
where
Av,
the
Av is
Chick-fil-A was?
next to the UU. Yeah.
Oh my, that's
Yo,
exciting. That's so
let's go.
exciting. I went to Chick-fil-A like every single day my freshman year. I love that place. I love
When
the
I was a
Av.
freshman, the original Vista Grande was still open.
That's
how
crazy.
old I
You're
am.
old,
Yeah.
old man.
Ancient.
Just dating yourself.
And then they demolished it at the end of my freshman year, and then I didn't. It just was gone.
That's the best time to demolish it then for you because you weren't ever gonna go there except during your freshman year when you're forced to have a meal plan.
Meal plans. Any meal planners? Anyway, Seraphine picked for TAA. Sarah, this champion is super strong right now, and they're gonna pair it with the Renata and not the Sona, which I have been seeing around a lot. Seraphine Sona back on the Rift again, unfortunately, but they're gonna go with the Seraphine Renata. Also, potentially a flex pick mid. I haven't seen a lot of Seraphine mid, but that is something that is an option here for TAA as we move into the back half of the draft.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Aatrox,
seeing
Cassante taken away from Arch. This is pretty standard.
right a lot of mid lane bans from TAA, a lot of top lane bans from Stun. Really just trying to limit the champ pools of these star players for both teams. Jace locked in. That's going to be going over to Arc Tempered. Carry top laner, great poke comp. You know, but kind of a weird culture clash. You know, Seraphine, Renata are definitely looking more to go into team fighting. Jace definitely wants to poke down before he goes in. Malphite, Twitch, Lulu from Stun is going to be really great at jumping on these carries. So I really like Stun's comp so far. It's going to be interesting to see how Ta responds.
Yeah, Ta, I think they definitely wanted to have that Aatrox or the Cassante with the comp that they had built in the front half of the draft. They're going to have to settle for the Jace. And I love Malphite. I think Malphite's broken. I think
Malphite's always going to be strong. He's just a good champion.
Is slow LCS classic. You don't need a Masters top laner to win slow LCS, guys. You need a guy that plays Malphite.
Malphite, Ornn, throwing a Mordekaiser, call it a day.
No, not even. Just throwing a Shen.
Yeah, Shen. Yeah, that's right.
Malphite,
Shen, Mordekaiser.
the Malphite, Shen, Mordekaiser
Ornn.
Top lane triangle of
It's just slow CS classic.
Oh.
Okay, so a Jace mid flex. I like this. Plenty of
evaded.
AP damage coming out from the Seraphine, so you can go double melee AD, you know, in your solo lanes. And Fiora has a great matchup into Malphite. I do think that if the Fiora gets far behind early or just doesn't get enough of a lead and can generate an item advantage, it's kind of rough. But there is a lot of, you know, ability for Arch Tempered to just totally overwhelm Chopper in the top lane.
Yeah, we did get a little bit baited there actually by the Jace pick, thinking it was going over to Arch Tempered. We don't know much about Chopper. Honestly, everyone on slow stunners, I don't know that much about because of the advanced age, as I mentioned.
Oh, my lifetime gonna brighten your day.
Oh, I gotta mute this.
Yeah, I realized I have the client open and then the stream open. I could hear it both, so I muted the Discord streams like really loud. I do think that, you know, when you're picking Azir, just in any elo, you're definitely saying that you're a better mid laner than your lane opponent. Because Azir is not an easy champion to pilot. We saw that Faker, you know, he was the only one who can make it work in the Orianna matchup at Worlds. And otherwise, it's just pretty rough at all elo brackets, whether you're pro or not. So how cool are you? Very confident. And he thought it was a blind pick, right? So he was very confident in the Azir.
Yeah.
And we'll see if, you know, he can kind of pull out a laning phase and not get decimated, because Jace does a lot of damage early game and he scales very well into the mid game.
Yeah, and again, like, we don't know much about the slow stunners. I think the only player, unless there was a name change I don't know about, that we saw from last year is Mini Boris. Mini Boris playing support again, I think, right? Or were they playing mid lane?
I believe Mini Boris was the support last year, and I believe that he played a lot of enchanters, so par for the course for him to, you know, go Twitch Lulu. Stunna is very confident in the Twitch blind pick, right? So it's gonna be fun to see, you know, if he can take over the game or not. He's got plenty of front to back support. The Malphite can dive in and run interference. The Lilia can sleep anybody who tries to dive in, like the Zac or the Fiora. On the other side, though, Ta has a really great pick comp. They have a really good 1-3-1, you know, kind of split the side lanes out with Fiora and Jace. So it's going to be, I think, very macro-oriented this game. See whether Ta can just kind of run circles around Stun, or whether Stun can find those really important, really impactful team fights.
Yeah, just when I was saying that top lane doesn't matter, Ta's hopes are kind of pinned on the ability for Arch to get ahead on that Fiora, run them around the map, you know, get the split push going with Jace and the Fiora as well. And we're going to learn a lot about slow stunners. Top to ADC here, these four players, and Mini Boris, you know, see where they're at coming into 2024. Because that Twitch is going to have to do a lot of damage. I don't know anything about Stunna. I don't know anything about how cool are you, but again, like you mentioned, the Azir is a pick that, you know, you got to be better.
You got to be better, yeah.
You just got to be better. You got to be Faker. You got to own some buildings.
I do think that the Zach could be a real big problem for Stun. It's interesting because with a good coordination, a Zach is totally useless. Like the Lulu can polymorph during the jump and stop him from getting his combo off. The Malphite can interrupt midair, and the Azir has a way to get out with his dash. So it's interesting to see whether this Zach can be impactful. But really, honestly, it's going to be Zach just running interference, running in between these side lanes, make sure that his Fiora and his Jace stay safe, stay healthy. So I don't know. If I had to choose between the two, I think Stunner's comp is a lot easier to execute on, but I really do like Taw's draft.
Yeah, your point about Zach's role here. I think if it comes down to for Ta needing a Zach engage, I think it's doomed, right?
Yeah.
Like that's not where you want to be. He wants
this comp is never engaging on the enemy
Yeah.
team. They're always
He's
reacting to their engage.
Yeah, and another big struggle point here for Zach is that playing into Lilia is like pain. Especially if you have to go in, right? She's just gonna run circles around you. And Lilia's super strong right now. The deer and the horse back at it again. Hecarim, Lilia strong again.
And Udyr. Udyr's he's got animal stuff going on, right?
Is it furries in the jungle only? I don't know. Where's Ben? We need there's been like a big lack of copy pastas in the chat. I have noticed that. I need Betches to drop all the bangers from the past couple of slow LCSs.
Yeah, I think it's time for a little bit of the culture to come back into slow CS. I think we're missing that right now.
Yeah, where are the
start.
completely BM team names, guys? You guys chose real
where's
team
all the
names. What's going on?
What happened? What did I come back
where's
to?
One team being Team 5 for the whole year? Where's
That could still happen. There are a couple teams I've not chosen a name yet. So could live on. We do have a Team 10 that has not changed their name, so we can get another not Team 10.
9, 10, and 12 have not confirmed names yet. So you have one of you has the chance to just be Team 10. Oh wait, yeah, Team 10 won Slow LCS 3 years ago, 2021, if I'm correct. Yeah,
that's crazy. That was that long ago. I remember it was yesterday.
Rookie Shishinik, man, that guy was so good when he was a rookie.
We had the soon-to-be Masters Hizzle coming in hot off a fresh level 30 account.
Oh my god,
it was wild.
Who could have seen that? You can't even be mad.
Oh yeah, Jacob asks, Anmech, is C9 winning LCS this split? I believe so. Yeah, I mean, if they don't, then I'm gonna be very sad. And C9 is also winning MSI, and they're also winning the Middle East Invitational that is going to happen, and Riot is cashing out on the blood money. And then we got Worlds.
Are they live golfing it? I didn't even know that was happening.
They are live golfing it. That's
are they taking
rumor.
advantage of the Saudi investment fund?
The very first licensed pro league tournament outside of what Riot does is rumored to be not like an ESL tournament, which is also Saudi money, but whatever, we can get into that later. It's not like Counter-Strike Major where it's a third-party tournament organizer. It's going to be esports washing Saudi Arabia. So look forward to that, guys. Awesome.
Oh, a lot of money. So yeah, you're basically I was about to turn my mic off and just let you cope about C9 for like.
Oh, you still can. I got you. We can talk all day about C9. I love that team.
Yeah, at the end of the day, what happens at Worlds is all that matters, and it's gonna be T1 winning again.
Real though, I don't know. T1 looks unstoppable until they face Gen G domestically. That's the only team in the world that can actually do anything to them.
You just need to trick Gen G into thinking Worlds is regional finals.
They tried to do that. It was in Korea last year, and they still couldn't beat T1. That was their one chance to trick Chovy into playing like a human, and they couldn't do it.
Just have to have them go 40-0 throughout the year. T1 looked so lost in summer in the first.
I know they didn't. They did not look
70% of summer, they looked completely lost. They were like unwatchable. And then,
is that the split that Faker had his hand injury and he just wasn't playing?
Yeah, it was last split. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The daycare was in like disarray. Like they didn't know what to do without Dad Faker, and then like he comes back. he has like a robotic arm and they just win worlds. You know?
It's like pretty incredible that Faker is so humble and like he wants to stay on T1 when he could just get a blank check and literally bring any team in the world to world finals, right? Like he just needs 4 players with hands. It's pretty amazing, his influence and impact on the game. I think Arch Tempered is that for Ta, so really excited to see that happen this game and him to pop off.
Arch Tempered is Faker, and Mech said it first.
Oh my god, they're getting destroyed matchup.
Oh no.
Taking a lot of poke damage. Traded back pretty well. Stunna missed every single one of the melee minions during that exchange. Is unfortunate.
Yeah, you get the XP. I think you wanted Mini Boris to stay there a little longer and keep training because Stunna just walk away and get railed by Renata Pew Pew.
One thing that I really like about Arch Tempered's choice in Ruins is the grasp to match the grasp of Chopper. You really don't need Conqueror in this matchup. You're gonna take very short trades and really just try to proc vitals, get a grasp proc, and just make sure you can outlast the poke from the Malphite because the Malphite will run out of mana very quickly. As we can see, he's already at half mana. You know, just uses Q twice in lane and that's it. So really good awareness from Arch Tempered to know the matchup pretty well. Pick the grasp and just proc it very easily, as we can see happen just now.
Yeah, Chopper not doing what you usually like to see from the Malphite, what everyone tells a new Malphite player to do. Like, hey, just sit back. You know, it's okay if you lose a farm here and there. Just use your Q when you have mana flow ban, and then, you know, sit on the toilet. That's it.
Right.
Yeah. I've already seen a couple Q uses before the mana flow ban is up, so that explains the mana.
And yeah, Chopper is, as you said, didn't start D-Ring and did not use his mana flow efficiently, and now he has literally no mana.
Yikes. Yeah, no D-Ring, no pots because he doesn't have inspiration, so he's just going to be struggling here.
Another rune choice that we can look at is mid lane. We see Phase Rush Jace versus Fleet Footwork Azir. I like how cool are you recognize that. Oh, did Neon Boy get that crab? Oh, no. It was Philly Cheese. But back to what I was saying, that in this matchup, Jace is going to bully you early, going to do a lot of damage to you, go for these short trades that you can't, you know, trade back on because you just don't have enough damage yet. And so the sustain from Fleet Footwork will keep you in lane longer. Just get some minions back in your pocket, get some gold in your bank account, call it a day.
Yeah. And we're already actually seeing some of the struggles that Zach will have against the Lilia. He's only able to clear 5 camps before going top, but hold on.
Yeah, little Neon Boy does get engaged on by Philly Cheese, but Philly Cheese level 3 does have his bot lane with him now, and it is a very low Lilia. The flash comes out. Potato Aim just needs one more auto. The shield, super clutch, but First Blood does go over to the Jace. Can he get another kill? He does. It is the bailout from the Renata. It's 3 kills to 0, and Potato Aim and co are off to a rolling start.
Oh, it's a disaster. And Mech puts the C9 hat on, and Stunna, Team Stunna dies at a crab. You know, I think this is your fault actually.
Yeah, I think it's on me for this
crabber
one.
angle. It's a crabber angle.
It's so crab pilled. Sorry. It's a 2,000 gold lead at 5 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
For the Avenue Advocates. I think, it's not unwinnable, but when you have your Lilia getting behind a Zac this early in the game, when you have this Jace getting an early kill, he's already bought his Rectrix, whatever that item does.
Yeah, I know. Don't even talk about that item. Don't even talk about that.
To say the name.
Rectrix, like FDA approval pending. Like, what the fuck is that fucking?
Like, what is that?
It sounds like a suppository.
Oh my god! And then Potato Aim is just like absolutely eviscerating. How cool are you in these trades with the blue buff as well, so he doesn't have to worry about his mana. It's pretty rough if you're an Azir in this matchup right now.
Oh god, yeah, blue buff and tier for Potato Aim.
Is he gonna dive? He wants to.
I think he wants to. Yeah, he totally wants to. He's got to level up to here.
Okay, level 6 on Azir. Yeah, not gonna happen. There was a chance. But the Azir does still have flash, and so I think Potato Aim recognized that. We do see Arch Tempered top lane. It is a level 5 Malphite. It is Chopper with flash, but all 4 are procced and then the flash out. Void Grub's being taken by Philly Cheese, and with all of this pressure from Arch Temper. Chopper is just in a rough spot. Actually,
Oh,
kinda
bro,
goes
that's not
back
your
in,
wave.
gets
That's not your
slowed.
wave, bro.
Yeah,
Oh.
the riposte makes the kill very easy. Arch Tempered with the flash to secure it, and it's a solo kill in the top lane.
Yeah, going down a level because of this pressure from Arch Tempered, gets chunked out, and then gets chunked out, and then makes the mistake of trying to go back to the wave. Like you just at that point, you just have to cut your losses, like your wounds, go back to base. You're gonna be, you're already down like 30 farm, man. What's another 5 or 6? Ooh,
I think you're a little behind me.
I put myself behind to match the broadcast.
Oh shit. I should do that too. I'll just cast off the broadcast then. We do see that it is
Oh,
Philly
no.
Cheese with the gank coming in onto Chopper. Chopper having to ult away because he has no flash. Good way to avoid it, but it is a big cooldown to lose. And do you think Arch Temper is going to have an easy time freezing this wave and just continuing to bully this Malphite who only has 20 CS?
Yeah, and again, no flash now for Chopper, no unstoppable force. It is a pretty low cooldown early. Hold on. Not much. Okay, I'm sorry. I meant a pretty long cooldown early, so I think this is just going to be worse and worse for him because this wave is still... Let me pan over on mine. It's going to push back to him, but he's still missing all these minions here. He can't do anything about this.
If there's one thing I've learned about solo CS Malphites, it's that no matter how far behind they are, no matter how many times they get solo killed in lane, no matter how few items they have compared to their opponent, they're always useful. All they need is that one ult on the carry, and they've done their job. And I never count out a solo CS Malphite for that reason. It's important to recognize that this champion is great for top laners who are getting diffed in the laning phase. Meanwhile, we do see a little Neon Boy going for the two-man sleep onto the bot lane of Ta. Gonna go and get a little damage off, not forcing any summoner spells out yet, and it is just gonna be Gusto in matchup. Walking away, health bar's low, but still alive.
I think this was a little bit of a misplay by Mini Boris here. The sleep did come down. They had like an extra like half a second to 3/4 of a second to get Stunna in range to actually do damage. But the Glitter Lance came out from Mini, and it allowed matchup and Gusto to just walk away there.
I mean, looking at the gold here, you see that Seraphine
that
and
3K
Twitch,
lead.
yeah, you know, they're even, bot lane's even, but then top side of the map, that's where things start kind of blowing open. Both solo laners over 1,000 gold ahead of their opponents. It's just kind of rough right now for the top side of Stun. It's gonna be really on this Twitch now. You know, Azir was an option. Malphite could have been even with the Fiora, but now it's all on Stunna to make things happen for his team in these mid-game fights, probably around the Dragons, as they do have the first Infernal, but be interesting to see whether they can contest the others.
Chopper, you gotta stop queuing. You gotta stop queuing him. You just gotta salvage farm.
Yeah, it's not really doing a whole lot. He's kind of just tickling him, and then the grass proc just heals Arch Temper back to full HP. Not very impactful use of his mana.
Yeah, he's got to stop with the Qs, and he's already kind of he messed up the wave here again, and now Arch Temper is gonna look for Chopper. But yeah, this is rough. But like you said, man, it's Malphite. You know,
It's Malphite. You never
just
count
need
him
an
out.
R.
Yeah, you just
Shout
need
out
that one
Pikachu.
R, and you're chilling. That Pikachu slander, I will not tolerate.
Actually, I think Pikachu has a new summoner name.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm not actually sure, yeah, but that's not slander. They won.
That's true. They did win. My goat.
My goat.
Meanwhile, we do see bot lane, Philly Cheese, setting up for a dive onto Stunna. The flash and the Q to avoid, but gets pulled back in. Seraphine ult comes out, charmed up. Lulu Wild Growth trying to save the Twitch, getting flashed on by Philly Cheese. Is it enough damage? Not quite. Stunna's able to walk away. The hostile matchup.
Oh!
The snipe finds him. It is a 1-for-1 trade thanks to the tower, but well played gank, and you know, keeping the bot lane pretty even.
That's so gross that they're able to trade. I'm gonna channel a little Gage here. That is so gross they're able to trade 1-for-1 there. Mini Boris keeping Stunna alive for so long, causing matchup to commit a flash and dying. Ooh.
Arc Tempered with the parry onto the Malphite ult, stuns up the Lilia as well, which is exactly what you want. Drowsy gonna come in, but not in time to save Chopper, and it is gonna be the dodge away by Arch Tempered. Lil Neon Boy chasing him down, secures it with the Q. Meanwhile, it is gonna be Potato Aim trying to secure this trade kill. Azir is here. Coming in hot is Philly Cheese on the Zac. Double wall away. Azir going back in for a cheeky little shuffle, having the flash out. And avoids the EQ from Jace, but the Lilia will not be so lucky. Potato Aim picking up his second kill of the game.
Yeah, Potato Aim starting to get really huge here. 202 has the Dirk, has I'm not Rectrix, and is really close to finishing finishing that tier there too. And the lead has ballooned to now 4K for Ta.
We do see Potato. He's trying to come in and help his very low HP Zac, but he doesn't have a whole lot of health himself. Getting flashed on by the Malphite. Chopper with a big shutdown. Teleport coming in to save Philly Cheese. Arc Tempered on the way, but I don't think he's going to be able to run anybody down. He really just making sure that it's not a 2-for-0. And blue team are going to be able to secure those grubs eventually.
Yeah, nice little win here for the Stunners. Able to get something back at least. I'm a little worried. The shutdown did go over to Chopper. Arch.
Yeah, Arch Tempered looking for a little bit more than maybe he can actually handle. Potato Aim also teleporting in now into the middle of a whole group of enemies, I believe, but I think they're just going to let him channel that and leave him alone. They got their grubs, and it is going to be Stun just walking away with that.
Yeah, but again, the gold going over to the Malphite, I mean, sure, it gets him back a little bit, but it's not really going to change much about this top lane. And
yeah, I mean,
also
look at the
a
item
little
difference.
Nervous. Yeah, I'm also a little nervous about a couple of QEs that I've seen from How Cool Are You that have been looking a little shaky. As you saw him trying, I think he tried to go over the wall there at the Void Grove fight and failed it. And also earlier top lane. I still believe though. You pick a Azir.
Yeah, just some weak point nerves. You shake it off.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and look at that Jace. He's now got the Youmu's online.
That's what that item builds into? Okay, the more you know.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Rectrix is the new Caulfield's. So if you're
Got
building
it.
a lethality item with haste, you're now building Rectrix and that. And
Wait, I played a Wukong game earlier today, and I thought, isn't Caulfield still in the game, or am I crazy?
I meant for like, for Youmu's.
Oh, Potato Aim.
Oh no.
Whoa, easy EQ. Let's go. Solo kill on the Jace. 3-1 now. Just getting more gold in his pocket.
You gotta back farther away, man. Oh yeah, and he's got the Void Grubs. He's gonna take some of this tower. Bot lane, they were also working on this tower. But yeah, that's a lot of gold in Potato Aim's hands. He now has 6,400 gold to 4,000. Matchup.
Oh yeah, hold that thought. Matchup gets assassinated by Stunna. It is going to be the Twitch, accidentally taking a couple hits into his Lulu, but not going to deal any big damage. It is going to be the Lilia, kind of going low, but his team is here now. Malphite TP'd in, and it is going to be them slaying Philly Cheese. Chopper with the ult did his job, did what he needed to do, and it's going to be a second dragon now going over to stun.
Let's go, Chopper. That's what we're talking about, man. Doesn't matter what happens, you're still Malphite.
Oh, and then Senna finds... Okay. Oh, wait, the dragon hasn't actually gone down yet. It is going to be Arch Tempered walking all the way down from top lane, going on to all the team of Stunna, the last target. Seraphine secures the dragon. It's a double kill for the Fiora. And the play, they couldn't kill the dragon in time. Stunna got distracted by Gusto on the side, and his team couldn't actually burn down the objective, giving Arch Tempered time to clean up.
Yeah, that's so sad. I spoke a little too early about them getting that second Drake, and that was really a huge win. I think they really should have just focused on getting that Drake down as quickly as possible, because when you're in this position, you really want to be able to snowball Drakes if you can get anything on the map, because you're going to be losing towers, and you're going to start losing the ability to get even into that pit later in the game. So now Drake's being 1-1. This is a huge win for Ta.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Todd really, as you said, they just want to make sure this game lasts as long as possible. Their solo laners scale very well into the mid and late game. Seraphine is going to be untouchable eventually with enough AP, and with Renata there to peel, it's just going to be really rough for Stunna, who, again, needs to be the carry for this team to find his opportunities to get a big combo off.
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I'm well aware of how hard it is to find and kill a Seraphine. Small Fluffy Cat was the Seraphine sub in my game with Ta last week. So it looks like they wanted to pick that Seraphine for themselves because they had enough of it already.
Absolutely.
Also, can we Potato Aim is like like half healthing everybody with his EQs.
Yeah, he's I mean, he's a little fight. He's got the full
Yeah,
Muramana,
Yomu,
and he's got his
Muramana.
Yomus. And, you know, there's no armor being built except for the Malphite. So definitely a good combination for just totally bursting down everybody in the game.
I'm proud of Todd. Look what happens when they get a real player and not Nekome Malzahar sub.
Yeah, wait, what role were you playing last game?
I was playing mid because Potato Aim wasn't in.
Oh, jeez. And yeah, Potato Aim, he's back and he's proud. He's going strong, but he's actually not there for this team fight. Chopper gets a big 3-man ult onto the enemy team matchup. Does find how cool are you? It is going to be the bailout, but Guso does finally go down. Mini now the next target, and Chopper, he blew his ult. He does have flash still, but it's not going to be able to get him away. Double kill for Arch Tempered, and now it's just little Neon Boy left standing. He's trying to just get maybe one more kill back or just get away, and he is pretty fast, so they are just gonna let him walk out. But still, it is a team fight win for Todd. They continue to extend their lead, and we're getting close to a 10k gold advantage.
Yeah, Lil Neon Boy, kind of a menace on this Lilia, but just not able to do enough here, and this is dangerous. Okay. I don't know what Shelly's
Yeah,
doing.
I'm not sure. Little Neon Boy is going to be a 2v1 in the
Yeah.
Herald pit. Philly Cheese has plenty of healing from his passive and from Seraphine. How cool are you? TP's in. Arch Tempered as
Back
well,
at
now
it.
back. Going in for it. The Azir is kind of, I think he messed up his E. I think he hit Arch Tempered,
Yeah.
so he actually couldn't dash away. Arch Tempered now looking to go in. It is going to be all 5 players of stun onto the Fjord, but he is able to just walk out. Chopper does not have his Malphite ult yet, and that's one of the only CCs available. So it is going to be the Herald taken by Ta. A little bit of back and forth with the Fiora versus the other 5 members, but eventually just all walk away.
I love these teams. Every fight we've had, like, we think it's over, and then it just, for some reason, everyone's
They
already
just keep
back up
going.
alive, and they just keep going, yeah. We had a fight around Herald, everyone died, and then everyone TP'd back in.
And you
yeah,
know what?
another
Extending
Herald.
the plays is more fun, right? Like, we're just trying to play the game here.
This is not LCK. You know, we don't have to wait 10 minutes between every play.
Absolutely. Speaking of not waiting, we got Arch
Oh.
Tempered going in with the Herald, finding the the tower hit. He's gonna go for a second.
Go!
It's gonna go deep. 1400 health remaining. He does get it. Great Herald control after we saw Budgie Kraz yesterday. How cool are you with the 3 mana 0 Gusto in the middle of it all? It is going to be the Malphite knockup as well. Stunna, he's free firing, gets charmed up, but it's not going to be enough CC. It is Stunna in the backline with his team, absolutely eviscerating Ta.
It's a massive play by How Cool Are You, going in with the shuffle. They're looking to finish up Philly Cheese here, and I think they're going to get him. But yeah, great play by How Cool Are You, following it up with the chopper ulti. It doesn't
Oh my
matter
God.
that you're going. So,
That was a little
Doesn't
awkward, though.
matter
We-
that you're
we
going-
don't need to talk about it.
well, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Wait, why is Stunna not moving?
Oh, wait, Philly Cheese is just going in for more. He gets a second kill on the Chopper, almost gets Mini as well, but can't find an auto attack target for the Q. So definitely a good trade back. But I mean, Stun, they're back in the game.
Yeah, like I was going to say, it didn't matter that they all Gungi Burgered. Oh, what the hell?
Okay.
Guys, can I
Where's
talk?
Mini going?
Can I talk for 2 seconds? Yeah, it didn't matter that they all Gungi Burgered on the Seraphine. They were able to make a huge play. And again, man, Malphite. You just need that 1 R.
Yeah, seriously, 2 and 4. But he's got 6 assists. All 6 of those assists, I'm assuming, are from him pressing the R button onto a player. Do you see that the Cloud Dragon is secured by Ta, so they get consolation prize back after all the resets and the extended fights happening. But it's given Stun a time to get a second item, get a big swing of gold in the favor of his team. And with Baron spawn now, could be kind of dicey for Ta.
Yeah, a little bit back here on the board for Stunners. I'm a little sad that they kind of overcommitted there onto Philly Cheese because, crucially, they didn't actually break that mid tower because of the shenanigans that happened. And also because they lost the Drake there after that fight. All they really got from that fight was gold. And hey, when you're like 9k gold down, that's good.
You'll take
but
it.
you know that was a good opportunity to get something else on the map, and I'm a little disappointed that didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they went for the mid lane tower. They didn't even get that when the dragon was up, and unfortunately just got a little greedy there on the play. But you know, as you said, take what you can get. Vision.
Lil Neon Boy is a menace. I like him.
Yeah, I'm a big fan too, actually. Good chopper, eating up that
Good
farm.
chopper.
He's
Yeah,
flame horizoned right now, but he's putting that back.
You know what you don't need farm for?
Pressing R on Malphite.
Yeah, pressing.
Oh,
R.
Gusto.
Oh, Gusto.
Okay, yeah.
You're not barred.
He knows he's dead. Oh, why'd you flash?
Oh,
you
why'd
knew
you
you were
flash?
dead.
No!
You knew you were dead, and you still flashed.
Jackson!
A little bit of panic, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And now Little Neon Boy kind of in a little bit of a spat with Arc Tempered. Arc Tempered knows that Chopper's nearby. The R button's ready. Doesn't want to mess with that. Walks away. Ooh, actually. Okay, Arch Tempered gets spotted by Stunna and Mini. Little Neon Boy there as well. The Riposte has come out, the Flash as well, forcing out a big cooldown for one of the main carries of Ta. Meanwhile, Potato Aim in the ball lane is just railing down Hellfire on how cool are you.
Yeah, notably, Potato Aim doesn't have TP here while he's splitting bot. Wouldn't be able to join anything at the Baron, but there's no way that Stunners are able to T1 flip this at Baron. So they're actually just going to send everyone to the bot lane themselves to try and pick up Potato Aim.
I think this is a great call. I mean, Potato Aim should be able to run away, but
Yeah, he can form change out of here, I think.
yeah. Oh, actually, I mean, Mini is kind of coming down hard, but yeah,
He
no,
will
there's
also
no follow up.
get instantly killed here if he. Oh,
Right.
Poly-
yeah. If Mini's not careful, he just gets one shot before he can do anything. But I like how Stun is, going around together on the map. They know they're still at a gold disadvantage. They know that if they play together, they can look for these picks. Chopper, meanwhile, this is exactly what I called in the pregame, right? Philly Cheese is going to be helping out with solo laners. If there's somebody out of position or somebody who needs backup, whether it's the Jace or the Fiora, he's going to be there. He's going to look for these picks and makes it easy, clean up on this Malphite. They saw the rest of the team was bot lane, and that means it's time to start the Baron.
Yeah, unfortunate play there by Chopper because he knows he shouldn't have been up that far. He knew his whole team just went 4-man bot. That wave it hasn't belonged to him all game, so he should just continue to let it go away. And now this is going to be a Baron take angle for top.
Oh my God, Potato Aim just one shot. How cool are you? It's just there's no time to react. It is just the Jace destroying your carry, and I think that means that there's no way for the Lilia to get into this pit. 2k health down, 1k smite, easy. Chopper, 2-man ult. Stunna is trying to follow up, but Arc Tempered is on the Twitch. The charm comes out. The Lulu just extends the range of the Seraphine ult, and that means Stunna gets locked up. Chopper's the next one to fall. It's disastrous for Stun and Tom. They're right back into the lead.
Oh yeah, Stunners. That wasn't really the play. I think you really need to have at this point How Cool Are You and Chopper ulti with Lil Neon Boy, because Potato Aim was chasing Lilia across the map there, away from the pit. They didn't really have anybody there. And then once Chopper went in with that ulti, it kind of gave permission for the rest of Todd to just run straight at Stunna. He had no chance there. And this is going to break the base.
You know what? Respect though to Stunna. He trusted his Malphite. He followed up on the engage. It didn't work out, but they did play together as a team. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, I want to see everyone doing a play together, It sucks when you see, like, half the team running and the other half going in, like, okay, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, Potato Aim, he's getting run down right now. Has to burn his flash. How Cool Are You trying to follow up, but he's walking right into the big old fat Zac. But the Zac is alone. Stunna is walking away from the Q. Will not get stunned up with his mid laner. So just a little bit of peel coming out from Philly Cheese as the dragon's spawning. How Cool Are You does not have his Azir wall anymore. That pick on Potato Aim did burn the flash, but didn't get the kill. So I don't know if Stun can actually contest this objective.
Yeah, this is going to put Ta on soul point. It looks like Stunners are trying to make something happen here, not wanting to give this break up.
Oh, Philly Cheese, big engage onto Stunna. How cool are you trying to get away, but matchup is there to receive. It is Chopper getting the kill on the Gusto 66, but Arch Tempered in the backline. Double kill onto the Lulu now. It is 3-1 in favor of Ta, and they're just looking to end the game at this point.
Yeah, Stunners stuck around the Dragon Pit with not much of a plan. Ta took it upon themselves to go over the wall and take him down. They're not even going to go for the Drake. They've got minions coming in here mid. 12k gold lead. They're going to look for the end here.
Yeah, it is just Chopper. His Malphite ult's still up, but there's not going to be any damage from the Twitch to follow up. Still waiting on those respawn timers. Lilia ult comes out. Arch Tempered is just going to riposte it. It is Stunna alive. Chopper trying to delay as long as possible. It is an open nexus. Little Neon Boy, the next to fall. Stunna in the middle, in the back line. It is a shutdown for the Azir. They are pushed off the nexus. It's another shutdown onto matchup. Stunna looking for more. He is not going to get too greedy, but the game is not over yet.
It's not over yet, baby. We have our whole base. Oh my god, there's so many minions top lane. Whole base is open, but it's not over yet. Ta, it looks like they're not actually able to fall back to this Drake, but Philly Cheese maybe should have gone over there earlier. But yeah, Stunners still alive. How cool are you? Big ulti.
Yeah, I mean, game-saving ult right there. 2 and 6 is here. Doesn't matter because the Nexus is still up, and there is still a chance. I know it's a 13k gold disadvantage. I know it's 3 dragons to 1. I know it's 0 towers to 10, but there's still a chance, guys.
Oh man, that mid tower not being down is making me sad.
I know.
What do you think about these new these rift changes? This is probably your first time seeing them.
I watched LCS with my roommate yesterday, and we're both like, "What the fuck is? Why is the red buff purple? What are these little grublings? Like, what do they do? All the new items and stuff. Like, it's cool. League is gonna be a game where there's changes happening every year. Just the way that live service models work and how they keep people engaged. I think the changes are nice. I liked the rift changes, especially top lane is harder to gank from blue side. Really like that change. So overall, I mean, I think it's fun. I think it keeps the game fresh, and being able to try out new wacky builds is pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why League has been around for 14, 15 years. I mean, this is I like the changes. I think they're fun. I like being able to get red buff randomly on the other side of the map when my jungler takes it. Speaking of,
here we go.
There it is.
Everybody gets red buff. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm still gonna steal the red buff though.
Okay, Stunna looking for the engage on the Gusto. Forces the ult out defensively. Mini is flanking on this Lulu in the backline. Little Neon Boy does get a big follow-up from Chopper. Stunna there as well. Potato Aim looking straight for the Twitch, just running straight through. Mini's not able to peel, but the rest of his team is. It's a big shutdown. How cool are you versus Arc Tempered? It is Arc Tempered winning on the bot side, but still a couple kills going over to the way of Stun. They might still be able to hold onto his base even if the last inhib falls.
Yeah, tiny wins here for Stunners holding on, but look at the damage that Arch Tempered is doing with these grubs, with his Sheen procs. And now all towers except for, no, all towers for Stunners are gone.
Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter though.
Yeah, can you say
right?
turtle though?
No, it doesn't matter though. They still got the Nexus. They can turtle. I mean, as you said, they can turtle in the base, right? Well, I don't know when the next dragon's spawning. My timers are all off. But doesn't really matter for that too. Even if you get Cloud Soul, it's just Cloud Soul, right?
Yeah,
there's a chance. Stunna brings it home.
92% win rate.
No, don't worry about that. I don't know if that really matters. 92 is not 100.
That's true. That's true. I mean, there was a 1% chance that the Mariners were going to sign Otani this year.
Okay, actually, I don't know about that.
I'm capping. There was a 0% chance. We don't have any money. They knew we didn't have any money the whole time, and all this Otani stuff that we were gonna, there was a chance that we were gonna get him. It was just John Morosi, Adam Schefter, and others just getting my hopes up.
Meanwhile, Baron started by Ta. Second Baron of the game, and if they get it, their second Baron of the game. It is all 5, members of both teams are posturing around the pit. How cool are you? Could go for a big wall. Arch Tempered and Philly Cheese looking for the engage on the little Neon Boy. Brought very low, CC'd up, and totally decimated as Zero Wall comes out a little bit too late. 3-man ult from Chopper, gets stunned up by the riposte, but Stunna, he's looking for more. He gets troned by the Seraphine matchup, just eviscerating him, shutting him down. How cool are you and Chopper, the only 2 remaining? It's a triple kill for Arch Tempered. It's the ace for his team, and it's a big win for Ta.
Oh man, shove a straw up the turtle's nose. This one's over for Slow Stunners. Just got slapped by the wallets of Ta, and they're gonna pick up their first win. Really proud of the boys picking up their win after I ran them down in game 1.
Yeah, I mean, well played, and it's very clear.
Wait!
Nobody's gonna be the response.
Philly Cheese, no!
Oh god, Philly Cheese barely alive. But, Potato Aim, he played very well. He had a very strong matchup, and he played it very aggressively. Love to see it from the boys, and I think this is going to be a very exciting SLOLCS this year with this team, as well as the many others on board on deck.
Yeah, I'm hyped to see this team go forward. Arch Tempered, putting on a clinic playing Fiora, and hey, Slow Stunners, I think I saw a lot of good things actually. Once we just figure out like how to get the Malphite within like 1 level instead of like 2 or 3 levels.
Figure out how to get him a little more than 20 farm at 10 minutes.
yeah, just Q when mana flows up. That's it, and then you can go like, make dinner, like have a cup of tea or something. Like
like max E, only Q when mana flows up. I like the Bramble. I don't know if you want Bramble first. I had to build Bramble first in the Fiora.
It was
stuff like that.
It was the Bomby first.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Don't build Bombies first
Don't
into
build Bombies
a
first.
champion that heals a lot of HP. And it'll be a lot better, I promise, if you just stick with it. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. Malphite is the champion that you want to be playing if you want to win SLOLCS. So don't put your heads down just yet, Slow Stunners. I don't know what their first game was like, but they lost today. Avenue Advocates moving over to 1-1. Big day for the Avenue, which is opening up again. Yeah.
Avenue Enjoyers next Tuesday. If you're actually still a student, check it out. Get a celebratory burger or whatever in honor of the Avenue getting their first win of the week.
I don't even know what's left.
I don't even know what's there.
Is Chick-fil-A still a thing?
Ooh, Panda Express. Tacos. The 2 taco wasn't that good, so that's fine.
Wait, no, $3 bean rice
I never
and cheese
really liked
burrito, though.
taco.
$3 bean rice and cheese burrito.
I mean, like $3 is too much for that. It's not that good.
$3 bean rice and cheese burrito. I don't know.
Chick-fil-A being back and Panda Express being back. If I was going back to school slow, I'd be there every day. Lunch every day. Panda, Chick-fil-A. I love this.
Speaking of Admech getting his PhD in law at SLO next year.
Dude, if SLO had a law school, that'd be crazy. I would never leave. I would just live there my entire life. I love SLO. I don't know. Any closing thoughts? Rounding out week 1 of SLOLCS.
I think we're still sitting at 990 followers, so I'm gonna go big. Oh, 994. So I'm gonna go big show mode.
We're close.
We need 6 more followers, and we're at 1,000. Then we're real gamers.
Yeah. If you guys enjoyed the stream, and if you guys want more streams and want to be notified when we go live next weekend for the next 10 weeks, then definitely drop a follow. Check out our Twitter and Instagram, Cal Poly Esports. I believe the underscore is only for the Twitch channel. Yes. And thank you for watching. I've been Amek, and Nakome, bring us out.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back next week with 2 more stream games on Saturday, 2 more stream games on Sunday. You guys know the drill. Great first week for SLOLCS 2024, and we are out.
Have a good one, guys.
Later. Wait,